Welcome back to Suppressor Nation. Today we picked up a new firearm. We wanted another 22 host for the channel, so we went out and got a Smith Wesson 22X. Let's see what's in the box. So first up, we have the firearm itself. As you can see right here, it does come optic ready. It does have Hi-Viz front sights. We do have an ambi safety there. The mag release, you can change it from side to side, and it does come with two 20-round mags. It does have a nice flat face trigger here with a nice smooth break. You actually have a nice little wall that it comes up to. A lot of 22s, you don't have that wall. That has a nice wall, crisp, clean break right there. Up next, you can see it has a few of the Hi-Viz front sight posts. Has a lock, and then it has a little plate for an optic, and it has your threaded muzzle device. And then you have all the stickers and all the information of how to use a firearm safely. Let's drop the thread adapter on it and put a can on it. So one thing I did miss when I opened up the box was a barrel nut removal tool. Let's see if we can get this thing off real quick. So for whatever reason, they used a whole lot of Loctite on there. I mean, who's gonna shoot this unsuppressed? All right, now we're gonna hit it real quick with a brass brush, get those all cleaned up real fast. And then I'll Loctite this here in a little bit, but I'll go ahead and screw the adapter on. So now we got the thread adapter put on, got the Fox Creek Arms FX22 screwed on, and there she is. Got to get a red dot, got a light on the way for it, but this is going to be a fun little tool out on the range. I don't remember if I said at the beginning, but this does have a 4.1 inch stainless steel barrel. I did not see a mag loader for these, but these do have the little easy assist buttons right here on the side. And with the thumb assistant right here, it does make it really easy to load the mags. Speaking of loading the mags, we got two that we're going to load up and head out to the range to do some shooting. Now we got the 22X outside with the Fox Creek Arms on the end of it. We got 9 different ammos we're going to shoot real quick to see how she runs. Now I could have sworn these mags said that they were 20 round mags. I can only fit 19 in there, so maybe it's 19 plus 1 and you get that 20 round capacity. We're going to shoot some Federal 40 grain that you pick up at Walmart. I'll put a bunch into the berm right here. I'll put a couple on steel just so you can hear what it sounds like. But here she is, the 22X with the Fox Creek Arms FX22. Nice. And there she is with that Federal bulk. Now we got some of this normal eco crap. This is probably the nastiest, greasiest stuff that I've ever seen. It's like, I don't know if they just like load it in the box and then spray it with some type of oil or what, but I mean, this stuff is absolutely disgusting. Leaves a horrible film on your hands and your gun's dirty. But we got 20 rounds loaded up here, and then we'll swap into the other mag and we'll see how these are. I think these here are running pretty fast, so they'll probably have a little bit of a crack to them. Nope. There we went. Oh, that one didn't go neither. Oh my goodness. Man, they're smoky. Wow. Hopefully you can see right there how smoky and just absolutely disgusting. I reckon they're taking like KFC grease and just dumping on top of this crap. But I mean, that stuff is horrible. Oh, got my eyes burning. Whew. So some of them are cracking, some of them ain't. I think this stuff was pretty expensive there for a while. This is by far the worst 22 ammo I've ever shot in my life. Now we're grabbing ammo at the safe. I had a couple of the Remington Vipers left, so I think it's like 5 or 6 in it. So I just loaded up, see how she'll run. Very nice. Now we got some 40 grain Aguila Super Extra loaded up. Let's see how these sound and how they run. So they definitely a little bit extra, a little fast there. So I did notice a little bit of stuff spitting back in my face with those. Yeah, I could definitely getting a little peppering. Yeah, you can definitely feel a little bit of a peppering with the Aguila Super Extra there. Now we got some Federal 40 grain gold medal. Only had 10 of those in the safe, so like I said, I just wanted to throw it in it, see how she'd run. Those sound good. Yeah, those sound really good. Thought they was gonna be a little faster. Now we got some 40 grain CCI mini mags. Let's see how these sound. So I'm definitely noticing some peppering coming back to my face with these as well. As always, I want to give a huge thank you to Hanson Brothers. They are the biggest supporters of the channel. If you're looking for suppressors, suppressor accessories, if you're looking to do NFA or gun transfers, definitely hit up Hanson Brothers. Tell them Suppress Nation sent you. And if you're shopping on their website, use code Suppress Nation. Save yourself some money. Check out the campsite link down below. Got a bunch of coupon codes over there as well. Now we got what I shoot the most, the CCI standards. See how these sound. So I didn't notice nothing coming back to my face with those. So CCI standards work great. Now we got some Remington 40 grain subsonic. What's pretty cool is as I slid this little thing back, clicked it right there, dumped it, it actually put 19 in my hand, not 20 like a lot of others. So we got 20 or 19 rounds of each one of those loaded up. Let's see how these sound. Nice. Oop. Uh-oh. Want to hit the failures with it. All right, so we had 2 on that right there, just not fully go in. So we had 2 right there go up, hit the top of the chamber. The first one bent, and then the second one, I just cleared it real quick and she ran, but 2 failures out of that. And I think the only other thing we had issues with is the Norma. So far, everything else has been shooting great. Now, one of my other favorite loads is the American Eagle suppressor load. This stuff is pretty quiet as well. The quietest metering we ever done, I did hit, I think it was like 108 with a rifle with this. So this stuff here is pretty sweet. It's been really reliable and everything. But let's see how the 22X likes this. So I got nothing blowing back to my face, and it sounds really good. Oh, what in the world? Like the magazine just completely, you see it? Ejected the bullet out. Yeah, pretty out. There she is. So 1 failure with that. Like I said, that right there, the bullet actually jumped out of the magazine. So not sure about that, but that's 9 different type of ammos. It's been shooting the Federal really good, and like I said, that's really cheap Walmart ammo, so I'll be able to burn through that. I haven't had any failures with that yet that I can recall. This has been the biggest crap that I've ever shot before in my life. But everything else, I mean, if you ever need something that's always reliable with almost everything, the mini mag. But my 2 go-tos is always the CCI standards, as you guys could hear. I mean, you can go buy stuff that says it's suppressor or subsonic, and this subsonic stuff is louder than the standard velocity. So I mean, if you want to pay for the subsonic name, I mean, by all means do it. But the CCI standard has always been my go-to. We've done a lot of metering with it, and it's just really reliable ammo. But this right here, the American suppressor, and I've seen some of this stuff on sale. I think a couple different companies right now have it for a very good price. I think it's like 7 cents or less for it, and it's really good, clean running ammo. Sounds good in pistols and in rifles. We did have that one jump out of the magazine. Got a little bit more in the box. Let's shoot the rest of us in this box right here real quick. So for the last 2 mags, I loaded it up with CCI standards, American Eagle suppressor, Remington subsonic, and then the Federal auto match on top. And just want to see how it runs with just hitting the different brands of ammo real quick. There she goes. Runs good. That FX22 sounds amazing. So there she is, Fox Creek Arms FX22, Smith & Wesson 22X. Appreciate you guys watching. God bless.